In this video, the Guided Pathways Regional Coordinators of the South Central Coast would like to summarize the principles behind meta-majors and how they have been put into practice on our region's campuses. To get us started, here are a few often heard definitions of meta-majors. Meta-majors are collections of academic majors that have related courses. Meta-majors cluster groups of degrees and certificates that are considered similar from a student's perspective. And meta-majors give incoming students an opportunity for early exploration within a cluster of academic and career choices while still making progress to graduation. In our interactions with students on GP teams and via EHAC pop-ups, we have found that these definitions do not always resonate. Instead, the explanation that seems to work well is telling students that meta-majors are groupings of programs like Netflix groups films by genre. Colleges in our region call meta-majors by the following names: areas of interest, areas of study, schools, career and major communities, and academic and career pathways. On one campus, students were asked via a pop-up what they would call meta-majors. The most popular choices were areas of study, areas of interest, and career paths. This college will use this input to decide which name to adopt as it implements meta-majors. In our region, most college GP teams have decided to roll out meta-majors only when their program maps are completed on paper as well as on digital platforms. This approach may help ensure that the goals of meta-majors are achieved, which are providing students with program and course sequence and clarity, relevant messaging to students and appropriate contacts for their questions, and creating a sense of belonging by having an academic village that leads them to their desired outcome. The approach South Central Coast colleges have taken to develop meta-majors falls into two main categories. In the first approach, a college held a day-long mapping and meta-major retreat in which over 100 faculty, staff, and administrators participated. Using the results of this retreat, the college embarked on a campaign to gather feedback and recommendations on the proposed meta-majors from the campus at large. Following this, the college dedicated 3 days to map all of its programs. Simultaneously, the college is working to implement Starfish, Concentric Skies program mapper, and has revamped its website. The proposed launch of meta-majors and at least 60 program maps is scheduled for spring 2020. The second approach, adopted by the other colleges, relies on counselors on GP teams to develop a first draft of meta-majors, which is then refined and vetted with campus constituents. Program map development may engage counselors, discipline faculty, and professional staff. Rollout of meta-majors and program maps depends on how far in the process the colleges are. All of them are looking to utilize new software and web pages to message meta-majors and program maps. The installation and development of these digital tools largely dictate the proposed rollout dates of meta-majors and program maps, with the earliest dates being spring 2020. The most popular digital tool colleges are using are Starfish, Concentric Skies Program Mapper, and EduNav. In one way or another, all colleges have designed meta-majors and program maps using a cross-functional lens. Many have sought feedback from students towards the end of the process as opposed to engaging them in the initial design phase. When developing meta-majors, most colleges seem to have grouped meta-majors around careers. There has been limited focus on other meta-major organizing principles, which are intersegmental alignment, reduction of units, and grouping programs around similar math requirements. Still, career-focused meta-majors often have embedded in them similar math requirements, and ADTs provide a natural focus on intersegmental alignment and reduction of units. Colleges in the region have learned that from one another through regional GP lead Zooms facilitated by the RCs, how to align CCC apply to their unique needs. Once meta-majors and college program maps are close to being complete, all colleges seem to grapple with the following types of questions. How will the college communicate meta-majors to prospective students? How will the college help students make informed choices about meta-majors? How will meta-majors placement align with English, math, and ESL placement? Do orientations, first year experience courses, and student success courses align to the meta major? Will mapped pathways be presented to students as their default registration? The South Central Coast RCs believe that colleges will need to examine how their organizational structures and strategies will affect equity once they have been implemented. Some challenges colleges have faced in this design and implementation process have included campus-wide communication, faculty negotiations, GP team changes, creating space for multi-college district collaboration, robust and equitable student engagement, and complexities around digital platforms. In spite of the bumps in the road, all South Central Coast colleges have been making strides to reach the goals of the Vision for Success.